When it comes to closing deals, what is your go-to closing line? I'm Scott Sylvan Bell. I'm coming to you live from Sacramento, California on a perfect day to talk about sales and a perfect day to talk about some sales myths that are out there, right? So what you need to know is most salespeople are inherently lazy, and most salespeople do not have enough content when it comes to closing deals. So the average salesperson that I've worked with and I've interviewed, I'll say them before we get started, how many objections can you overcome before you run out of material? And the average person is like 3 or 4, right? 3 or 4. So, most salespeople who have only one closing line have like nowhere to go. There's different ways you can ask for the sale. You can play the go fetch a rock. Hey, all I need is a driver's license. That's cool. All I need is a credit card. That's cool. That's what I call go fetch a rock. I picked that up from Warren Clough. He's a brilliant dude. Then you could close with questions. Like, have you seen enough to make a decision today? Are we a right fit? Would you like to know the next step? You could close with a question. So you could tell them to take an action, or you can close with a question. Now, the worst thing to do is just like show them the price, like it's 20 grand, and then blink. That's a closing process, and some salespeople use that too. But here's the thing: I'm gonna challenge you. Once you're done watching this video, here's the challenge. I would sit down and figure out 10 different closing questions. Now, the people that you work with are going to be a little bit different. So one closing question could work over here, where this one's going to work better. So you could go online, you could just Google best closing questions out there. I'm going to leave that up to you. But check this out. The best thing that you could do is come up with as much closing lines as you have, and you can, to ask the question, because you can't ask the same question over and over and over again. You can't, right? And at some point, someone's going to ask, you're going to ask for the business, they're going to have an objection, you're going to overcome it, and there's only so many different ways you can say, are you ready to do business with me? Okay, just whatever line you're going to use, whatever you're going to say. There's multiple different ways to overcome the objection. You could use anchoring. Anchoring is a fantastic way to overcome an objection, right? You can ask with a question. You could tell a story, but there's a lot of different things you do. And if you only got like one move, if you've only got one go-to move, you're stuck. You're going to be like, hey, can we do business? No. Okay, here's a discount. Hey, can we do business? No. Here's a price match. Right? And I see that happen a lot because most salespeople aren't prepared. And I know that's not you because you're watching the video to get better. Right? So I know that you're working on being better with your sales presentation skills and sales basic mastery and checking out some sales advice. That's pretty cool. So I wouldn't just have one closing question. I would have multiple closing questions, like 10. You need 10 closing questions, right? Or 10 ways to close, 10 lines to close from. That would be optimal for you. Right? In whatever way you want to use it, you can use flashcards, you can put it on audio. I tend to record a lot of stuff on audio and then listen to it while I drive, or we'll listen to it while I shop, and then just get things to sound perfect in my mind, and then they roll out perfectly for a buyer or for a client. So there you go. Have multiple lines for closing, different ways to ask for the business. So there you go. Now you got one thing to do from here. There is a subscribe button. Somewhere on the sides or in the box down below, you're going to want to hit that subscribe button because something really cool is going to happen. Every time that I send out a video, you're going to get an alert that says, hey, Scott Sylvan Bell sent out a video. You should check it out, watch it, and like it, because that would be cool, right? It's really easy. Just click the button. You'll be good to go. Thanks for dropping by and watching Scott Sylvan Bell. We'll see you soon. Aloha.